Okay, hello everyone and welcome back once again to Skyrim. Last time we searched this beginning of the temple of some guy, Miraak. I'm not certain if that's the right way to pronounce it. But we also found the way up that ledge place to find that chest, which contains some valuable goodies. And now I suppose we'll have to climb down. And as is always my instinct, why do my arrows fly through that? Fair enough, it seems to be broke. Good. I like to destroy them so, as I said before, they don't get destroyed by accident and end up hurting me. Alright. That did seem a little too simple. And that does seem a little too obvious. No, those don't get up. This is, in case I didn't mention it by the way, an entirely blind section of the game. Oh, Draugr Scourge, that survived. Well, hey. Meaning I never played this DLC. Okay, he's got a sword attached, so I'm assuming he's gonna get up. Actually, she. I think that was a female Draugr. In the basic game, the ones looking like this usually wouldn't get up, so I might miss these. You could usually tell the ones still wearing armor and such would be the ones who get up, like this one. Still, it's a bit sad that we're still facing Draugr, even though we've done that for like... I don't know, when was the first dungeon? Like, I guess if you just follow the main storyline, the... I forgot the name of that dungeon. The one where you find that dragonstone thing. Something Hollow, I think it was called. Okay, that's a trap. Meaning there is a pressure plate somewhere here. But anyway, let's go for the chest first. Don't really want insect armor, thanks. Do I have a map? I do have a local map, but I can't get back to the main map of Skyrim. Okay. So I can't check out what the place was called. Oh, Draugr.
What was...
That one doesn't seem too interested in us. Okay, now she is. But she's quite strong. She's double wielding axes. Nice. Definitely looks cool. And I am going to hedgehog you.
So it ends.
Yep, so it ends, indeed. So I really like the way this like Nordic armor looks, which they introduced in this DLC. Problem is, I think it's heavy armor. Which leads me back to the original point. I would like if I could combine those somehow. So like the looks of the light armor with the... no, the values of the light armor with the looks of the Nordic armor. Because as it stands, I would have to decide between looks and purpose, which I never quite enjoy. And then something which a lot of online games, that's one of the aspects which I think MMOs tend to do really well. From what I'm aware, at least the majority of them have some sort of, or at least most of the new ones, I guess, tend to have an option like that in some form or another. Okay, will she? Of course she will. So there we go. Thank you.
I'm not going down there. It would be foolish to attempt it. You have a much better chance than I to make it through these traps.
Do I know?
I have no doubt that lever turns these blades off. I shall wait here for now.
I'm hoping it's F9 to quick save, not to quick load. Yep, it is. Good. Well, they don't even hurt that much, so... Geronimo! And back into first-person view. See? Don't be such a girl.
Miraak took great pains to make it difficult to reach him, it seems.
Okay.
Let us hope that is the last of these traps.
So what we can see here, by the way, is one of those locks we have had in a lot of these ancient ruins. But it seems to be broken, so something just forced its way through this door. Meaning, I'm guessing we're definitely not the first ones in here. Should probably get into sneaking mode. And did I randomly place a marker? Remove it, thank you. Much better. I don't like it when there's like some sort of marker on my compass, on my, you know, minimap-ish thing, which doesn't actually mean anything. Okay, so the tomb broke open, but the guy inside was already dead. Well, more dead than usual, I would say. Okay, that opened this door, so we can go through here now. Oh, that fell short.
By the Allmaker!
Ah, why am I still being pelted by arrows? I think it's because she kept triggering those pressure plates.
Come back and fight me! There you are!
I know I shouldn't be running up quite so close when I'm wielding a bow, but the thing is, they're so much easier to hit when I'm up close, so I don't care too much about being hit myself. It's not that difficult, I guess. And here we have a door leading deeper into that whole place. And she keeps triggering pressure plates. She was the one warning me about traps. Which, incidentally, is one thing that, I've heard that recently about Dark Souls once again, that, the game kills you on purpose so much, and that's why people think it's difficult, but it really isn't. And that's one thing to keep in mind. If you're mindful of your environment, which is true in this game.
I do not know what it is Miraak learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters. But his path seems to have been a cruel one.
Okay.
I wonder if we will find some answers to what happened so long ago.
Well, I'm guessing so. And I would not call these guys spineless. Terrible pun, I know.
Is someone there?
Yeah, some sort of bone man things. Well, no, they're just called skeletons.
What was... I am sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Heh. Alright, I'm not searching these, they only have gold and maybe some random crappy weapons. I don't care. Did I? No, I didn't. So... very good. And the reason I bring it up is, of course, because the same is kind of true in this game. If you're mindful of your environment, you see that pressure plate and you don't step on it. Your follower might, but that's a different issue. And it's very similar in Dark Souls. There are some places which I would agree they probably will kill you the first time around because you don't have any way of determining.
This may be worth exploring.
Any way of determining what's gonna happen next, so you can't really prepare for it. But at other times, if you see an elevator covered in blood, you can assume there's something somewhere in that elevator that might just kill you. And so you can be mindful and step out of the elevator as quickly as possible before you get crushed to death by the spikes on top of the elevator. It's just these sorts of things which that was straight through the throat. And that somehow fell short again.
Now we end this.
And of course she jumped straight into the pressure plate. Which I sneakily avoid. I'm not holding down any mouse buttons, by the way, so occasionally the arrow just stays drawn anyway. I'll take your robes. Somehow taking those robes drops frames. Like, my frame rate goes down when I take the robes. Only the robes, though. Anything else is fine. And that was a female. I don't know. I don't think that would be human, though. Some sort of dark elf, maybe. Judging from skin color. And yes, I know, don't judge people by their skin color. Well, in this game you can. At least you can determine their race.
I had been told that Miraak's power was great, but to have built so large a temple...
It's not...
It cannot be much farther now. I feel it in my bones.
It's not that large. Like, the pyramids probably were larger, and those were built by humans in the real world. Anyway, so yeah, just a kind of point I wanted to make, that a lot of times you die in a game, you could have, like, depending on the game, but in Dark Souls and also in this game, a lot of times by being more careful, you could have avoided it. So, it's not really fair judgment of Dark Souls to my mind. I'm fairly certain things are going to come out of these tombs.
I had heard Miraak had turned against the dragon cult, but to display the remains in such a manner as this...
Okay, so...
Something feels wrong. Brace yourself!
Okay, so these are dead.
Is someone there? I knew I heard something.
Yeah, but that's... Oh, the gatekeeper. Very nice. And that's one dead gatekeeper. Might as well take the ebony sword. Don't really care about the rest. I do care about the chest though. Okay. I wanted to check out firstly the arrows, the Nordic arrows. Damage 14. So they also look cool, like the quiver looks cool. Nordic arrow. It has a nice design. I like how those the Nordic stuff looks, but damage is too low. So I'm guessing those won't be of much use. And so these guys died pretty much at the table. Interesting. I'm just waiting for one of these guys to somehow spring back into life and attack me. Well, not these guys, because there's no one here, but in the earlier room and maybe in future rooms too.
Dead end? Impossible. There must be something more. Look around. I will let you know if I find anything in the dining area.
Great. And as usual, I would be guessing that I'm gonna be the one who finds out. Spriggan sap, nice. Ooh, soul stones. Soul gems, actually. Soul stone is from Diablo. Do I actually have to do some sort of detective work, or is it just gonna be finding a way? Like this?
I knew it. A secret passage in the dining area just opened up. This must be it. Let us move quickly.
Good, good, good. Didn't have to do much detective work, and I know I picked up the plate thing, which I didn't really want to pick up, but that's fine. Okay, dining room area. Back here? Yeah. Oh, hanging moss. Not particularly useful, but I'll take it. And I think these things, these secret passages, all have an easy way to open them from the other side, in case you somehow may manage to glitch in here. Some sort of positioning error or something, you should have a way out. I think that's why they included those.
I wonder if there is something here that tells the story of Miraak.
Oh, she's referring to the ruined books.
Nothing but ruined books.
Are they all ruined? I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah, they do seem to be.
I do not recognize this statuary. We passed by a few of them earlier, but they are becoming more frequent as we get further in.
Three-handed dragon?
I do not like this place. It almost looks as if these statues will come to life at any moment.
Oh, now you jinxed it. Wow. You don't say that in a place like this. You just don't, because it's gonna happen. Women. No wonder it's a woman that opened Pandora's box. A man would have just said, okay, fine, I'll just put this away and never open it.
It is eerily quiet. I do not suspect that will be the case the further we go. Be on your guard.
Once again, thank you for pointing these things out to me. I've been in, I don't know how many of these Draugr ruins, and none of them were peaceful. At this point, I'm not expecting them to be. I'm expecting to do some sort of peaceful archaeology work. I'm expecting fights. Like, whatever that is. Ooh, yes. Great hit. Oh. Did she step on something again, or did I? I'm gonna assume it's her. And that's one strange skeleton thing in the middle there. Okay, Draugr Scourge, obviously aware of us now. And, well, dead now. You see? I did not practice, by the way. This is just me naturally being incredibly skilled. By which I mean lucky.
What's that?
So what sort of corpse is this meant to be? Like a spider thing? Guess it might be. Or maybe it's just sort of bones arranged in a weird fashion. Yeah, looks like some sort of dragon skull and wing bones arranged around it, maybe. Okay, let's... Did you just trigger more stones tumbling? Oh, I did actually. Did not look for tripwires. Which I'm guessing I should have done. But oh well. Oh. A Death Overlord. Hello, Overlord.
I will strike like a hawk. I thank you for your protection, Allmaker.
I'm searching him. He took more arrows than the others. Ebony bow. I should really upgrade my bow, by the way. Like, the fact that it's faster at some point just won't compensate for the fairly low damage anymore. Regardless, got by that guy, so let's go further down. Or further into the temple. Might not be down. Though it does seem to be. Oh, an intact book. And this doesn't look like a trap at all.
There are dark magics at work here. Ready yourself. This book, it seems wrong somehow. Here, yet not. It may be what we seek.
Fair enough. Read the black book. Oh, so I don't have to read it out. Okay. Interesting. Although they later became the dedicated protectors of the Emperor of Tamriel, the Blades began their existence as Dragon Slayers.
Soon when... What? Who are you to dare set foot here?
And why are you praying to Cthulhu?
You are Dragonborn. I can feel it. And yet... So you have slain Alduin.
Well done. I could have slain him myself back when I walked the earth. But I chose a different path. You have no idea of the true power a Dragonborn can wield. This realm is beyond you. You have no power here. And it is only a matter of time before Solstheim is also mine. I already control the minds of its people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home. Send him back where he came from. He can await my arrival with the rest of Tamriel.
Okay. Creepy person. Whatever. It's not like he's gonna live.
What happened to you? You read the book and then... It seemed as though you were not really here. I could see you, but also see through you.
I'm not really sure. I saw Miraak on a dragon.
Where? Where is he? Can we reach him? Can we kill him?
Somehow, reading this book took me to where he was.
This is a dangerous thing, then. We should return to my village and show this to my father. Perhaps Thorn can make sense of what is going on. Come, there looks to be a way out through here.
Okay. Well, obviously there is. You can adopt up to 2 children if you own a home with room for them to stay in. Well, yes, I know. I still don't want to. Look at this little brat. He doesn't even have hair. Who doesn't have hair at that age? Strange person. You move more slowly with your weapon drawn. I know, but you also move more safely with your weapon drawn. Okay, so I suppose I'll have to follow her back to her village.
You see that green light? That comes from the Windstone, where my people work against their will. They must be freed soon.
That green light which you aren't looking at all, maybe? She seems to be a little confused as to where her village is. But then again, compared to like the rest of the people on Solstheim, I guess that's perfectly alright. At least she knows where she is and what she is doing.
Storn has used his magic to raise a barrier around it, protecting the few of us left. That the barrier is still there is a good sign.
Okay, so I can't see the barrier. But I'm guessing it's probably there, right? Oh, you hung up a walrus. Well, it's not a walrus, it's a hawker, which is what they call walruses in Skyrim. In Tamriel. Alright. Freya, keep going.
Father, I have returned. There is yet hope.
Freya, what news do you bring? Is there a way to free our people?
No, but I have brought someone who has seen things. He has confirmed that Miraak is indeed behind the suffering of our people.
I feared that it would be so.
But how is that possible? After all this time?
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
Please, tell Storn what has happened.
Okay, let me talk to Storm then. Even though I'm guessing this has been an episode, so we've finished the temple and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.